Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. And then he takes the cup that he's been drinking out of, the yellow teacup, and they're in the room with the milk chocolate water and the trees that have lemon candies on them. And he takes the final sip while everyone's eating their licorice, and he takes a bite out of the cup and kind of nods. Okay, that's my favorite movie, Divine Feminines. And the reason why it's always been my favorite, just the original one, of course, is because that is what the reality of this world and this incarnation actually is. This is a playground. Doesn't feel like it all the time, but this is what our world is. And I am getting a message very strongly for a divine feminine out there in this collective that is getting ready to start a completely brand new cycle where you're going to feel this way. There is no world I know that can compare to true imagination, pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. All right? Let's get a little bit more about what this is for you right now with this collective I'm tapping into. Please remember that energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. So I could be bringing up something that could resonate for your divine masculine, or if you're divine masculine, you can also watch Rise to the Occasion and the Eyes of Mastery. Wow. Okay, so let's see the Eyes of Mystery. Ooh, Mastery. I said mastery. Okay, interesting. So it's mysterious. You don't see this coming yet. Okay. The Eyes of Mystery. The Eyes of Mystery remind you that the great mystery, the unknowable power of the divine, cannot be understood with the mind, but only felt as a fundamental truth. Humankind has long tried to decipher the secrets of the universe, yet filters all findings through an anthropomorphic lens. It is not due to faulty wiring. The way we're made has distinct limitations of perception and perspective. We're invited to either trust in the unseen or to give away our power to materialism or intellectualism. Right now, you're looking for an answer because that is as yet unknowable, either because it's still forming and coalescing in the hidden realms, or because knowing in advance will rob you of an essential experience. You might try to push an agenda to feel more certain and secure, but this is not a time to barge ahead or demand transparency. Remain open to the adventure. You cannot make this up, guys, and stay curious and excited about what you may discover. Life is a journey of discovery, not one based on specific travel arrangements. You are on track, even if the staircase is in a fog, and you are shown only the very next step before you. Take it, because the mystery will be revealed in your favor. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. So that's exactly what I was getting, guys. This is about, there is some sort of cycle that has ended within you. It may be a period of time that you've gone through, that you're starting to recognize like, oh, I'm coming out of the fog here, or oh, I'm seeing things differently with a fresh perspective and fresh eyes here. And I have an opportunity to make my life whatever I want it to be. I don't have to be held back by anyone or anything, right? All right, so let's do this rise to the occasion one, because I think that is going to be very important here as well with this message. All right. You are faced with a situation that requires you to step into your authentic power and rise to the occasion. You might have wanted this, but you hadn't yet had the opportunity to stretch into this new version of yourself. The good news is that not only are you capable of what's required of you, but also you've become even more than you know because of all the inner work you've done. Within you is a bright divine light, and it's no longer obscured by your internal obstacles. You are meant to shine. This is the time to choose to step up, take the risk, and go the distance. Spread your wings, knowing it is your destiny and you cannot fail. Surprise yourself, let go of all your fears, take the risk, and trust the divine winds to keep you aloft. Adventure awaits. I just heard the gobstoppers taste like gobstoppers. All right. So let's see kind of how you're showing up here. I want to see what character you're showing up as, Divine Feminine. This is all about you. Again, now my guides are showing me, they point me to things, right? So they're showing me this bird, right? It's like the third eye is glowing and it's coming out of it. And I'm almost seeing this as like a phoenix, even though I think it looks more like an owl kind of. You have the capability. This is all about you to rise to the occasion, to step into your power here. And they're showing me how these eyes look the same. It might feel like a mystery, but it's actually you that knows. You have the eyes of mystery. It's a deep knowing that you have about this uncharted territory. And it's very exciting energy that I'm getting for you, Divine Feminine. Very exciting. Okay, so what else? Oh my God. You guys are coming out as High Priestess energy. Seer of the unseen, foresight, insight, cosmic connection. So this is something having to do with you and spirit, something that you are co-creating. I just got co-create with spirit. You already know, if this is your reading, that this is what is meant for you. You already know. All right, let's see what else. Let's get an astral house possibly from this tea leaf. I'm curious about that, if we might get one of those. Bouquet just came out. And then what's this one? Look at these flowers. Spiritual love. Okay, so this is about self-love though. You're going to be getting a lot of compliments. I see you being on stage or being very public in some way. So there's something else going on with that. Let's get a life situation card. You're going to be having admirers. Your people are going to be admiring what you're doing. You're going to be rewarded for stepping outside your comfort zone. Because what you're going to be doing is going to be seen as very authentic. It's been a slow climb for you to get to this point. You are getting there one steady step at a time with every bit of effort. And it's going to be worth that effort. You're walking unscathed. You are fortunate. The trap was laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall from it. Why? Because you're protected. And it's so funny because earlier, so I was getting, sometimes I just get phrases from my guides or whatever. And I was thinking about protection, protection incantations that people can do. Or I have a song that I wrote that's the Archangel Michael protection song. And so I felt the need to create that because I feel like there's people who may come in to watch the channel who might feel the need to have protection from Archangel Michael, right? So I had created that for the good of everyone. But there's that scene from Oprah that's very like popular where she's always like, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. And I'm like, you're protected, you're protected, you're protected, you're protected. And then it comes out today. And I was like laughing because my guides were saying that phrase, you get protection, you get protection, you get protection, you get protection. Finding solace and safety, knowing that you're sheltered and guided through life's storms to calm shores. So you have been through a lot. This has been a slow, I'm hearing arduous climb. And it's been a long time coming for what's coming in for you now. Okay. They're keeping things pretty general here, which is fine. Let's see if I want to get anything regarding love, because that's kind of a side note here. So are you coming into anything here? Yeah, strong bonds. So there's someone that you may have union with. It says family, union, partnership. Strong bonds and ties can influence someone's decisions or actions. So this could be someone that you either have a strong bond with or someone that you had an unhealthy bond with, right? Because it could be either or when we're talking about this sort of a scenario. It could be like, this is a good bond, or you're standing up to defend yourself against a bond that is no longer serving you. Let's get another one. So it could be like family, friends. Yeah, you're wild at heart. Yeah, you're giving yourself freedom here. A desire for freedom leads to running away again. I think you're trying to release yourself from something that has not been good for you in some way. Emotionally, it may even have been 5 years ago or something like that you released yourself from something, but it's only now that you're really finally putting it to bed and you're moving forward and you're taking these steps and you're really working. You have been turning inward. And as you have done that slow climb has pushed you into this diviner energy, okay? Which is amazing. Let's get a card for you here. Let's get a card for you here with the tarot. How is divine feminine? There, it already came out. This is my guides. Okay. Can you let me ask a question for everyone who's watching, please? Thank you. I was going to say, how are you rising to the occasion? Okay, how is divine feminine rising to the occasion here? And it's through friendship. It's through love, right? And it's through decisions that you're making that are in only for reciprocal relationships. You're showing other people how to be wild at heart. Yeah, you're working with community. This Two of Cups energy could be compliments from the admirer, but this is maybe you doing your work. So you're setting an example for others. Yeah, Seven of Swords. All right, so I think that you may not see this person who's admiring you. They're definitely admiring you from a distance. What do you want to tell me about this? So this could be someone that you work with. Tower. Okay, something really big is coming in. Like I said over and over again, you're not seeing this coming. You can feel it coming perhaps, but you don't see it coming because you have the eyes of mystery. But then right next to it, we have this diviner energy. Okay, so what's coming in for you is a positive tower. It's a positive tower. And there's nothing you need to do right now because it's already been manifested. You've already manifested this in. Yes, Ace of Swords. Okay, what is this tower about? You have risen to the occasion. You are inspiring others through your work. You have gone inside and you have gotten your answers from spirit. You're not trying to find anything from anyone else. It's been worth the effort. You don't need to have anyone tell you who you are anymore. Or if you ever did, but you certainly don't need it now. Tell me about this tower, please. You've released yourself for things that no longer serve you. Something popped in and out. Tower. Strength, the King of Wands, the Moon, Eight of Swords. So that's that Eyes of Mystery. energy that we were getting. Because remember it said something about not seeing the next step because there's darkness here. So this person is releasing themselves from their head with this Eight of Swords energy. They're releasing themselves from their self-talk because of how you have represented yourself, okay? But it's the strength that overpowers this energy because this is the lower octave of the devil, right? This person is coming in with the faith of walking through the unseen. And look, it's like you see this with your knowing. It's like you're watching them in this globe. You're watching this person walk towards you. And I just heard they're walking a similar path to what you walked. Right, so this could very much be your divine masculine here coming in. Eight of Cups underneath, so this is somebody who's also walking away. Can you tell me more about this moon energy, please? Timing-wise, this could happen within the next month or so because usually that's the timing for the moon and it's really speaking to me. Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. They're walking one step at a time towards you and towards this decision. You don't see this union coming because when I first started this reading, I was not even getting the energy of any sort of focus on divine masculine because it was all you. It was you doing all of these things, you focusing on yourself, you rising to the occasion for yourself. And this was you, right? This was you coming back as the phoenix, doing the slow climb. And what you may not have seen but may have felt as this person was walking behind you through their own darkness, right? And that's what you don't see coming is this Tower energy. This is divine feminine with the Empress card. This person's finding you on this map and they are going to make this choice in love. They're going to come in and it's going to blow your mind. And all of a sudden you might just get flowers or something from this person and compliments like, hi, I want to, can we talk? And, you know, you're like in the middle of releasing yourself from past pain and past hurts. So that's going to be an interesting conversation. You're going to have to determine, you know, what you want. Let's get a couple messages for you though. Here, divine feminine. It's taking a lot of strength and courage, but they're seeing you. They've been observing you with this Three of Pentacles energy in some way. They've been seeing how you give back to others. All right, so I pray for your forgiveness and hope you will return back to me. I want to show you I can be the person you can count on. So this person has been watching for a period of time. Okay, they're praying for your forgiveness. Words could never express how much love, appreciation, and respect I have for you. That might be something that they say. And then underneath, so this is why it's happening. I know that we belong together. There is a higher purpose for our connection. Okay? You do not see this coming at all because whatever this person was doing to hide, this is why I'm getting these cards this way. Whatever this person was doing to hide, they were doing a really good job at it. Because see, this person's back is to this person who's observing and watching. And then we have the Tower. The Tower coming in. And I didn't even see it in the reading. Usually I feel this energy. And even when I was thinking about the Two of Cups, I was thinking about it more as an equal give and take, right? But that's what's being brought in. Okay? All right, so that's what I have for you, Divine Feminine. So keep trying to see the beauty in the unknown. Keep viewing the world as your oyster, right? And keep seeing things as like a playground type energy from a beginner's mind. Because that heart is something that is going to resonate with your divine masculine. That is where the tie is between you, right? So when you resonate in that energy and you rise to this occasion, that is what they will match when they come in. Okay, so check out your other placements, check out my other videos, and my other information's in the description box, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.
So I'll rest within the silence, your presence my disguise. For in the dark there's always light in your ember.